Hey, welcome back to our channel, Eye to Eye, Disney Through Our Eyes. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Kyle.
And tonight we're going to be talking about each of our top 5 things that we're most anticipating on our upcoming Disney trip.
There's a lot that we want to do, and we're going to try to figure out if we even agree on some of it.
Probably not. So I guess I'll get us started off since ladies first.
Yeah, sure. Okay.
So my number 5 thing that I'm anticipating is a Dole Whip.
A Dole Whip, huh? That's the most thing like is that the food item that you definitely want to try next time?
That's the only food thing on my list.
That's very surprising.
Well,
honestly.
they took away pot roast mac and cheese, so
look, I just got over it, okay? And now you've made me sad again.
I'm just saying. So yes, it will be summer. It'll be June when we're there. So a nice cool Dole Whip.
Well, how many Dole Whips do you think that you're gonna have?
1 a day.
1 a day?
That might be excessive.
You might be a diabetic after that.
1 every other day.
1 every other day. I can deal with that because I probably will have twice as many as you have. So if you have 1 every day, then I am just I'm in trouble. And you're the nurse too. You should be telling me to stop that.
I mean, we all die someday.
Yeah.
Might as well die happy.
Okay. Well, my number 5 on my list is, and this is weird. I know this is a Disney YouTube channel, trying Universal. And not because I want to try Universal. It's simply because I think it's going to reinforce why I love Disney so much more than that place across the
Harry
interstate.
Potter World.
No, don't you say his name on this show.
Okay.
No, I am excited to go with you guys and have fun down there. And the reason I think what we're going to do is have Universal the 2 days we're going to do it at the beginning of our trip. So A, we can get it out of the way. But B, it will like really make me anticipating those days at Disney World. So that's really why I'm looking forward to Universal.
Okay. Well, my number 4 is staying at the cabins.
Yeah.
What are the cabins called? The Wilderness?
Fort Wilderness Cabins,
Wilderness.
Yeah.
Okay. So I haven't stayed there since I was 3. So my memories, or I guess 6, my memories of the cabins are pretty limited. So I'm looking forward to experiencing that as an adult. Kind of just being a little bit farther away from the rest of the Disney crowd. You know, in the hotels, it's really nice, and I love all the Disney places. But it's kind of like living in an apartment, and it gets a little loud, so it'll be nice to have our own space in a cabin.
Yeah, it really will be a unique experience for me because I've never done anything at Fort Wilderness. I mean, they have the campsites, they have the cabins, and then you've got, it's not really Fort Wilderness, but it's the Wilderness Lodge. And it's kind of similar, just a little bit nicer, I guess. Still haven't done that. We want to do that at some point.
I'll do that. I'm not camping. I
well,
don't camp.
Someday I do want to try and camp by myself or something
On your
like
own.
that. Yeah, or take a buddy with me and just go camp out, even if we don't go to the parks, because I think it'd be kind of a cool experience. But, you know, I don't know. But
okay, what's your number 4?
My number 4 is experiencing a break day with someone other than just ourselves. Yeah. So I think we were a little bit skeptical of this concept when we first started taking Disney trips, but you really do need a break day because it is to do 4 parks, 1 each day, and then like what we do at the end of our trips is do a round robin day where we go to every park in 1 day. You really have to have at least 1 day in there where you don't really do anything. You sleep in. You maybe go enjoy something like the water parks or downtown Disney. Oh, I did it again. Disney Springs. God, they're going to hate me for that. Or just go resort hop or just stay in the hotel and do nothing.
I think resort hop was our favorite last year. We did that for the first time. That was a lot of fun.
So that's why I'm excited to take our family that we're taking with us around to maybe some resorts to go have a Dole Whip on the beach at the Polynesian, watching the fireworks in the electrical parade. Yep. Or excuse me, not the electrical parade, the electrical water pageant. So there's a lot that I'm anticipating about that.
Yeah, and riding the monorail and
there's so much that people miss that you can do on what are considered break days when you really end up doing probably just as much in the first place.
So I guess my next one is the safari at Animal Kingdom. It's always one of my favorite. It's my favorite ride in Animal Kingdom, even if it's not really a ride. But
it is a ride.
I guess. Being a zoologist wife, I love the animals and I love seeing it. And every time you ride it, it's a different experience. And so that's what I love about it is it's different every time. So, and I love that now it's open at night. So I look forward to doing that both in the daytime and the nighttime again. Yeah,
and it's one of those rides that you can do several times and get a new experience each time because...
Didn't I just say that?
Well, yeah, but I was just reiterating it. But I think it's so cool that, like, last time we got so lucky. Every ride we took on safari was great. I mean, one time we were surrounded by the rhinos and the ostriches. The other time, Simba got up on Pride Rock and started roaring. And then just so much can happen on the safari ride. So that's really great. So I'm excited. Now you've got me excited for your list. And I've kind of been sad about my list.
My list is where it's at.
All right, so for me, number 3 is going to be trying a new restaurant. So we haven't determined exactly what that is going to be yet. We're going to try to not spend so much on this trip like we normally do. So we're going to limit as much as we can.
Well, we're not on the dining plan.
We're not on the dining plan.
So that's why we got to kind of cut our eating budget.
We can't go to Le Cellier. We can't go to every other place that we normally go to.
No, but that's okay.
So
there's still a lot of good.
I think we're considering Hoop-Dee-Doo Review, possibly doing that. I've heard a lot of good things about that, and it's in our resort too, so it's not like we'd have to go far.
Yeah. So if anybody's heard of anything good for Hoop-Dee-Doo Review,
so yeah, here you
let
go,
us know.
Listeners, if you have one restaurant that you want us to try at Walt Disney World, put it in the comments section below, and maybe we'll consider it if there's enough like uproar about it. Like, you have to do this one thing when you're down there. So
I'm just glad to know that I'm not the only fatty that put food in my top 5.
Look, it's all about food for me. That's half the fun there. Rides and food. Usually you end up throwing up the food when you're on the rides, but that's probably a little TMI.
Probably not in the summer though, because we'll be waiting in line so long.
Oh, that's a great point.
See?
That's a great point. So other ones I want to try are like Kona Cafe or Contempo Cafe, which are at Contemporary Resorts. So those are maybe some ones we try as well. So what about your number 2?
This is a tough one.
Oh boy.
But my number 1 is my number 1 for sure. My number 2 is kind of iffy. It could have been number 3, but whatever. I think the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Yeah.
Or Splash Mountain, actually. I'm
Make
changing.
up your mind.
Splash Mountain, for sure.
But you hate getting wet, so why
Not in June.
Oh,
I hate getting wet in December.
But in December, it's still 70 degrees there.
Okay, 70 is not 90.
Said the girl who's wearing a blanket underneath the camera right now. No one was supposed to know that.
Thanks.
No, I'm really surprised that you said that about Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, because I kind of felt like you were iffy on that ride.
Well, the first time I did it, I didn't feel like it was worth the 2-hour wait.
Yeah.
And
the queue's so awesome, though.
Not 2 hours, cool.
Okay.
I'm sorry, but if I can watch an entire movie, it's just not worth it for me. So then the next time I did it, it was really cool.
Yeah.
Like, I like the concept and the way that it swings, and it was a lot of fun. But we did it at 11:30 at night, so that was way past my bedtime.
Right.
But I like the ride. I like the ride a lot. And truth be told, I forgot about Splash Mountain. So
she's just excited about doing one of those big things at the Magic Kingdom, basically.
Yeah.
All right, for me, it's going to be staying in a villa for the first time. We're going to get to stay for one night, our first night that we're there, at Kidani Village, which is an offshoot of the Animal Kingdom Lodge. Mm-hmm. We just figured out a way for it was reasonably priced for us to do that for one night, and it's going to work well with the schedule we have of going to Universal and Walt Disney World. So we're going to just spend the whole evening there and kind of experience
really cool.
all the amenities and obviously watch the animals and stuff. And our family that we have come with, I think they're really going to enjoy it too.
Yeah.
So what about your number 1?
My number 1, it's going to be no surprise to you.
Oh, yeah.
Tower of Terror. My favorite ride ever. Ever. I could ride Tower of Terror 30 times in a row.
Well, and it's another ride that has so much variability.
It is. That's why I like it, is because the anticipation is so great every time that you're on it. Because you don't know if when you come off the little ledge, if you're going to go down first or up first.
Yeah. They throw you off so many times that every time I think I've figured out the sequence, that they have to run out of different sequences at some point. I have to have done them all at some point.
I'm sure we have, but I also think that it's a lot of fun because you're in the little car with so many people and you're so close together.
Yeah.
It's so much fun to hear other people's reactions and hear them screaming and realize that it's almost like a little family within the little Tower of Terror.
And don't forget about nighttime.
Oh my gosh. That was so much fun.
All right, and number 1 for me is a very broad one, but it's just the World of Pandora. I am so stoked for this. That's stoked. That's like a surfer dude word.
I'm back in the 80s, man. I'm stoked.
We're going to be surfing on like a banshee, from Avatar. Some people probably even know.
I don't know what that is.
You're going to know what it is.
I've never seen Avatar.
But yeah, so we're really excited about this. I am, for this new land in the Animal Kingdom. Finally bringing in the mythical creature side of Animal Kingdom that never really was truly realized. when they couldn't bring in the dragons and the fairies and all that kind of stuff that they were trying to at the beginning. There's still a dragon in the logo, I believe, at Animal Kingdom. But
there is, yeah.
Yeah, so now there technically could be a dragon. It's just what's called a banshee from Avatar. So getting to ride those 2 new rides, trying the food in there, just some snacks and stuff like that, everything that we can afford, hopefully. And just getting to be in that place at nighttime is going to be really awesome. So that is our top 5 things that we are anticipating for our trip. If you have suggestions other than the food stuff, which we already asked for, that you want us to try on this trip and give you guys our feedback on, let us know in the comments section below. And what else should they do?
Be sure to like and subscribe.
And also make sure you guys check out all our other videos that we've done the previous weeks, such as our Beauty and the Beast review and our top places to eat at Walt Disney World.
Because we're fatties at heart and we love to eat
And
at
I
Disney.
am very happy to be one.
Oh, amen. Life is short. Eat chocolate cake.
All right, guys. Thank you for watching again. Until we see you next time. See you real soon.
Bye.